Alright, I'm Sovereign Sage, and I took a break from this. I was actually really getting into the story. Who the hell are you? What? Can I fish? Ask me some other time. Um, I'm in the middle of a quest. I also don't accept from requests or from people I don't know. It's usually because when you do videos on this game, your user ID gets displayed at the bottom right of the screen. You can't actually take that off. It's everybody has it. And when people watch your videos, it's constantly displayed, so they like write it down. I see that as harassment personally. If you don't know the person and you're watching their video or their stream or whoever it is, and you write down their actual username and you keep typing it in every other day, like that's harassment. Like if you don't actually know them, what the hell are you doing? I mean, yeah, that's the way to make friends, but for someone like me who's been through a lot with people online and even in person, like, I just don't see that as right, you know? I would prefer, like, if they asked me via comment, but even then, I've already told people I don't play online with others, and it's been that way for years, so that's really all I can say. I don't play online with people. If I do play a game online, it's because I'm using online benefits. Um, but I don't actually play with others. Only games I ever use the online for is Neo 1 and 2, but you actually get to summon real people. The visitors are real other players. Um, and I only ever summoned visitors for like the first game, just to try it, 'cause the second one it doesn't work for me, because I've tried it and it doesn't work. So I just use it to use the graves, because the graves in both games, those are online based. So you can fight other players that have died, and so that you can summon other players to help you. In Neo 2, that was a new mechanic that did not exist in the first one, so. But anyway, before, like I was saying, I was trying to get interested in this quest, but it was taking too long, and I had like 10 videos, and there's actually a part that got deleted. It's not a big deal, because these videos don't get viewed much, but part 160 is missing. So I had to go back and renumber all of the parts, because technically this would be 167, part 167. But because the original part 160 got deleted and was lost, now this is actually part 166. But I was actually a part higher than this, but that other part got lost. It's not such a big deal, but when I'm trying to follow main quests like this, it kind of is, because it loses progress. And I do have a couple friends who do watch my videos to help them get through quests, or they watch it just to see what it's about, to see if it's worth, if they even want to do it, since quests like this are time and limited. Um, so like there's a whole part that's missing. So this is where I left off so far. I have to repeat this dialogue again because I can't remember what was happening. All I remember is that Enkanomiya is now surrounded in darkness, which was kind of odd to me because I could change it between night and day. So I don't know if it's a new type of darkness, is what I'm assuming it is. And that there's a new priestess down there called Surmi with the mask. And every time we see shrine maidens that use like fox masks to cover their faces, they're usually not real people. They're like spirit manifestations of a certain thing or a place. So I have a feeling that that's probably what's going on here. Not only that, I think because in my game, because I'm playing as Lumine, Ether is the evil one. So if they say an unmentionable darkness, it's like it's him, with the whole abyss bullshit. So I don't know if that's what that is about down here. I don't know. Join your date.
Or I may have to have you and Naki switch posts next year. In which case, you'd be in charge of Spectre Eco Management on Watatsumi Island.
I like how they get so defensive. I was saying that in my last video. I was like, that's the one thing that kind of annoys me. Is when it comes to the twins, like, especially Ether, they literally ship him with everyone. And I've seen, like, fan art of them shipping him with other male characters, like Child or Xiao. And I'm like, why? I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame anybody, because it's not like I'm innocent. But, like, I don't go around shipping the same genders of people together. I mean, it's okay for people that do that, but my main point that I'm trying to say here is they keep shipping Ether with everyone in the game. It doesn't matter what the gender is, literally every main character, but when it comes to Lumine, I don't really see people shipping her with other females. Um, and now that I think about it, no. I see her often shipped with like Child. I actually agree with that one. I think they do go good together. I also ship her with Child. But when it comes to shipping her with other females, I haven't seen her shipped with any other ones. Um, I mean, I've seen some questionable fan art of that, but when it comes to actual other shipments, like I've seen for Ether, I haven't seen the exact same ones for her. So that's why I'm like, why do they keep doing that? Like, why is Ether such this demanding icon that every character in the game wants him or that he wants them? That's like the main point that I'm trying to make here. I just don't get why they ship him with everybody and not her. You can't do one twin and not the other, you know what I'm saying?
No need, I'll stop. So, since the two of you are here together, I assume it's about Enkanomiya?
I guess so.
Kokomi filled us in on what's been going on.
I think the only other person I might have seen Lumine kind of shipped with was Kaching. I think that was it.
Kokomi.
She's so fucking mad.
Well, as I'm sure Her Excellency has told you, an ominous darkness has completely engulfed Enkanomiya. At the same time, strange humanoid monsters have appeared when the place should be completely deserted.
I don't know how true it is, but I thought people said that Kokomi was actually supposed to be a ship with Garo. I thought those two were supposed to be actually a couple. That's what I heard from somewhere. I don't know though, because he's like her secret guard or some shit, right?
Humanoid monsters?
And at one point, even Kazuha kind of hints at serving her. He's like, Lady Kokomi, my sword. So I don't know about that. Also, that shrine up on that waterfall behind Paimon looks like it's slightly hovering. What the fuck?
Armor that can move on its own. I know
I
it
know it
sounds
sounds
ridiculous,
ridiculous, so
but we're not talking about one spooked soldier
hallucinating in the darkness. All the wounded who return to Enkanomiya describes the same thing. I'm reading it fast because we already got this in my last video.
Enemies seem to grow much stronger in the darkness. That's why Stingray 3 has sustained so many casualties.
Yeah, because I was trying to pay attention to this dialogue, but I remember all of this already, and I already have this in the end of the last video, and I don't like to redo shit, but I guess in case somebody hasn't seen that video, I guess they should just let it play out normally.
There's one other thing that the returning soldiers have mentioned. They say a shrine maiden who calls herself Sumi has been helping to treat the wounded.
Yeah, it's funny. She's using an arcane magic from like unknown origin.
Sumi? I don't recall there being any record of a shrine maiden by that name in Enkanomiya.
That's it. There isn't.
That's the thing. There isn't one. But she held something called a Sento ceremony, which managed to keep a small area in the very center of Enkanomiya brightly lit.
She's like, I've heard of that. It's like a new healing thing, but it's only used in Enkanomiya, which is why it was never brought here, because you can only use that down in Enkanomiya. You can't actually use it on Watatsumi Island.
Thanks to her, the wounded soldiers have a safe zone where they can recuperate.
Sento. I've seen this term in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium, but it's a ceremony that only works in Enkanomiya, so it was never brought to Watatsumi Island.
I literally just said that.
I'd love to meet this Sumi, but right now, helping the wounded has to be my top priority.
You're like, my lady, there's no way we'd ever let you go down there. You know what kind of bothers me? If you look at Kokomi's shorts, you see that little blue gem that's hanging off the top of it? It's supposed to be like the thing on her necklace, right? I'm trying to decide, is that supposed to be an actual gem hanging off of it, or is that just like a pattern design that they put on it? Because it's like kind of weird to me either way, because it's just right there, you know? It's like her secret drop, if you know what I'm trying to hint at here.
Your Excellency, even if you had no duties at all right now, there's still no way we'd let you go down there.
Well, that's why I'll knock you the fuck out and take her anyway.
Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now. Only preeminent warriors like the Traveler and Paimon should venture there.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. This is a job only we can handle.
Suyuko really got... You really can't read. Also, I've seen some fan art of Lumine having a little bit longer hair, like to the middle of her back, and it's kind of like wavish, and I think it's more cuter. I kind of hope that, and because I figure this story is going to be long. These characters are going to be on this world for a long time. Supposedly, Aether's been here for 500 years before she woke up, but if you're playing it, actually, the true story is that Aether was the one who was sealed. Lumine was awake first for 500 years until he was awakened. But I have it reversed in my game, but even so, like, it would be nice to see her hair grow longer, but I don't think that's gonna happen, because once they have a design for a character, that's like the way they stay usually. Because there's theories about that too, where people think that characters are gonna be able to age, because I think she's 16 right now, and they think that she's gonna be like 18 or 19 by the time she leaves, and, I don't know about that. I mean, it's cool to see characters grow, but I feel like that detaches me. When I'm so used to a character being a certain way and then they change, but I know in real life people do change, but when it comes to video game stuff, it kind of like slightly detaches me unless it's a character that I like a lot.
Yeah. We've worked together plenty of times in the past, after all.
No, we haven't. It was only one time. Why are you lying?
Do you have any other information about Tsumi?
No.
It was mentioned that she wears a strange mask that covers the upper half of her face.
A masked shrine maiden. She's like, what is she trying to hide? I've seen that before, so I'm gonna just say this.
How interesting. What is she trying to hide?
Only everything.
Your Excellency, in my humblest of opinions, Sumi has shown nothing but goodwill so far. Since the situation is so critical, we don't have the resources to make other defense arrangements and cast suspicion on our allies.
I see what you mean.
I see what you mean. I'm gonna fall forever.
I have instructed Swordfish 1 to proceed to Enkanomiya and continue evacuating the wounded. Traveler, you can go with them.
But I am the leader of Swordfish 2. Are you sure about that?
Swordfish 1 will escort you to the camp at the center of Enkanomiya. Also, please, take this with you.
Huh? This looks like it was originally a circular pattern. I bet you there's 3 halves of this that I have to find, isn't there? They do this all the time in games. All the fucking time they do this.
What's this? Looks like a missing piece of something.
It's just a little trinket. When you are faced with a difficult choice, it might be able to help you.
Whatever you say. Also, I'm so like confused by these characters' outfit designs. Like, are her shorts attached to her knee highs? Like she has to slip it all on like one whole suit, or what the fuck is going on here?
Your Excellency. But isn't that...
Isn't what?
Watatsumi Island doesn't need it anymore. Besides, both of the other 2 pieces are in Enkanomiya. If we're lucky enough, this could be our chance to reunite them.
See, I fucking called it. I told you there's probably 3, because it looks like, it's like a Japanese symbol I see in a lot of my games that I play. That's why I recognized it. By the way it was cut out, I was like, that has 3 halves. You can't lie to me like that.
Understood, Your Excellency. Okay. Emergency measures to hold the 3 Realms Gateway offering now underway.
I apologize for the trouble. Now please excuse me. I need to tend to the wounded. Please, see Ueno once you're ready.
Yeah, I'll, do that. What?
Spectre Eco-Management. I hear Liyue has a program to get rid of rats, cockroaches, flies, and barnacles. Spectre Eco-Management must be the same kind of thing.
Well, maybe you'll do well to shut the fuck up next time. Wow, that is pretty. Drop him. Drop him. No. Say quickly, drop him, shoot him out of the sky. I mean, he's gonna be fine. I say that, but like, oh, I would catch him. Don't worry. Told told you. I wouldn't let him fall to his death. Those things are gonna freak me out. Okay. No, I do this every time. I want to pick up the pearl, and yeah, it just doesn't work. Doesn't. No, I like to do that. It's the thrill of like, oh no, they're gonna fall to their death horribly, and then catching them at the last minute. It's like, huh. I know there are some times too, though, where like the glider doesn't pull out. It doesn't come out when I hit the button. It doesn't like do it all the time, but kind of like 90% of the time, yeah. Like when you go to jump, and you have to jump and then jump again to get it to come out. And when I do it, sometimes it'll work, and other times it just doesn't. It's like it works instantly there, and then there's other times where I do that and like nothing happens. I have to like redo it again. So you also have to be high enough off the ground too. You can't just do it on the low ground. So, damn it. I pushed down on the map, and it does that to me every freaking time, I tell you. So, she wanted me to go to the middle, I thought, but is this even accepted? Oh, wait a minute. Ah, shit. I was such in a hurry to come back here, I didn't realize that it wasn't here. She told me to go meet with somebody else that was gonna escort me here. Well, that's alright. Hold on a minute. I gotta go turn in these quests anyway, because I haven't played for a couple days. It's always like that. Every time I try to do this particular quest, or any quest that's really long, like a quest that's like 10 plus hours, because this is what this one is. So I uploaded 10 videos, but one of them got lost, so technically 9, and they were all about an hour each, except for a couple of them, but still. This is a quest that's like over 10 hours, and if you don't got that time to put in, it's difficult to stay focused. Wait for her to load in. Shadows of things that aren't there. Well, that's weird, ain't it? Okay.
Add as...
That took longer to... What the fuck? That's why I can't play this sometimes, because it has like this horrible lag. I don't know why it does that. It does that. Or like things won't load in and I have to like leave and come back type of deal. What the hell? What am I, crazy? What am I, insane? Alright. Not only that, I have to do this so that I can get that thing to stop telling me, because it's not going to shut the hell up. Not only that, I fought something recently that, it used up all of my food items. I can't remember what it was. I haven't been back to the shops in Liyue or anywhere to buy a lot of the food items that I need. Oh my nose. Hold it down. Yeah, I can't remember what I fought. I fought something recently that used up everything I had. It was quite absurd, really. I can't remember what it was. I remember it being absolutely absurd, though. Normally I go to Liyue, and I buy out all the places there, or in Mondstadt, which is why a lot of the food items I have are like over 100. I have some of them that used to have more than that, because I've been buying a lot of stuff and using it all. I don't really have it anymore. I don't know, it does lag on me quite a bit. It's kind of frustrating. Yeah, I lost a lot of my main food items I used to have. I don't know, because I want to go back down there, but she said if I'm gonna have to be fighting armors and stuff, it can be difficult. So I don't know if I want to like try to prepare myself for that early. What do I want to do here? Well, let's put this down for a minute. Barbara. You can see how I'm fighting it. Like, you can see it kind of lagging a little. See, I've been throwing. Let's throw some of the cabbages in there.
Shine down! Forth, my blade!
You can only do this once a week, so.
There is no escape!
Cool. That guy, how impressive! And that lady behind him, error. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I'm losing it. I know if you do that with her in Mondstadt, people will stand around and they'll actually clap for you. I backed out too many times, son of a bitch. Yeah, I want to make sure I have a lot of healing items and attack items, because if we have to go fight stupid shit down there, I was running out of items last time. I fought something recently that literally killed all of my characters. Like, Changyin died twice, Barbara had died once, and I think, Shanling had died once. I remember it being pretty, like, insane. Because how many times they kept dying. It was something down in Enkanomiya, it might have been. I can't really truly remember where it was, but I just fought something that was, like, absurd. It was completely absurd. How many? See, last time I played this, I put in 12 wishes and they have not given me a character yet. It's kind of frustrating. I don't really care for Yai. I'm actually trying to get Toma. Like, there's just some characters in this game I just, personally, I don't care for. It's not like it means anything, but... I don't know. I mean, I like what I like. What can I say? I just don't really care for, like, catalyst characters, really. I prefer more direct attack characters with, like, a sword, or even, like, the pole arms, like, or which would be known as, like, spears. They attack faster, so I tend to aim towards that. And pretty much in every game I play, it's not just this. Sounds like he's about to die. Did I complete one recently? I don't remember. Oh yeah, that gateway bullshit. Okay. Alright, let me go here for just a second. You gotta be careful, because when I come here, I usually buy out all of the items that they have, and by doing that, I lower the money I have. I try to always try to stay above 200,000, because I often need a lot of money to ascend characters, and I'm so close to rank 50, because once I get to 50, I can take Illumine and max her completely out. See, she'll be completely maxed. And I need a lot of money to do that. 120,000. Just to max her, so I have to be careful.
Welcome to Second Life.
Oh my god. We did it. So look at how many I have of that. Look at that, over 1,000. What am I, nuts here? I hate how they don't have a quick input menu for this. Like, when you go to buy other items in this game, they have an input menu where you can put it in, how much items you want, and make it faster. And here, like, they don't have that. You literally have to hold down R2 the entire time. Kinda wish that they would allow you to input the number of how many items you want, so that you don't have to hold it down the entire time, because it's absurd. I'm just trying to buy a lot of health items before I go down there, because it can be tough and the characters I have aren't super strong. I haven't had a chance to make anybody stronger yet, because let's be honest here, it's time consuming and it's kind of time I don't have. It takes forever. Right now I have like 3 characters that need the same item. Barbara, Child, and is it Mona, I think? They all need, and Xingqiu, they all need an Oceanid heart. They only need like 1 or 2 each of them to level. And it's like, man, even if I was to go fight it again, I have to decide on who gets it. Like, who gets the heart. If anything, I could probably just give it to Barbara because she's the weakest right now, and I don't really use Mona or Child right now, so I should probably focus on the character that I use the most. I only ever really use her for her healing anyway. I mean, I use her to attack. I combine her with Chanyun because she has water and he has ice, so I can freeze characters. That's kind of another reason why she's there. My characters they play off of each other, really. And A and Shanling, they can add Electro Charge, so that's why they're both there. They play off of each other. Dude, I overate the other day and it was like the worst fucking pain in my life. See how I can input a number there? When you go to buy items, they need to have it like this, because that's fucking absurd. Okay. I can look at all the things I can make now. I often get these fish, because they heal for a lot. I like to get a lot of health items and a lot of attack items. Anything that has like a strong attack to it. So I don't know if they're gonna make me fight any more stuff down there. We already know they are. And this whole game revolves around that, so... I mean, I have a lot of things to revive my characters, but it's kind of pointless when you have a cooldown, you can't just, like, use it whenever. Like, you have to wait, what is it, like 40 or 50 seconds to revive a character after they've died? You know what I mean? You can't just, like, keep reusing it. I tend to favor games that do allow you to spam your items. I kind of wish a lot of games would do that more. I hate when a game limits you, like, if you use an item, you have to wait on a cooldown. I really hate that shit. Wait. There's one more thing I gotta do. I gotta go back to my player home, sorry. I just bumped that guy right in the face. Okay. So I haven't played this in a couple days and I gotta go get that because it'll overfill. And if I don't use it, then I can't earn anymore. Can't earn any more points if the thing is filled. Basically.
Would you care to sit?
Trash rank. Oh, Barbara went to 9. I think she's outside. Oh, we're Siamese, if you please. Ah.
If you ever...
Yeah, okay. Even though she went up to... Every time I try to hit the map, that happens. Even though she went up to rank 9, she doesn't have anything to say. If they had something to say, you would get like a little word bubble over their face. It's kind of weird, because once you get to 10, that's max level. It's kind of weird. Hold on. I've been planning these for Albedo. Sounded like my wall just moved. What the fuck was that? Why you gonna be that way? Alright. Okay. Now we can go back. That quest. I hate how when you go from one place to another and you have a quest active, it like almost unaccepts it sometimes. It's been doing that to me where like I'll have a quest active and then if I go somewhere else or if I go do something else, it unaccepts the quest and I have to pull it back up and like hit like re-navigate. I don't know why. It doesn't do it like all the time, but sometimes actually for me it does. Like if I don't stay in like the objective or the range or what radius, whatever, of that quest, it just like auto cancels it. I just had to stock up on those things really quick because you never know what the hell's gonna happen down here.
Are you ready to venture into the dark shroud of Enkanomiya?
I've already been there. I'm waiting for my outfit to texture.
Alright, follow me.
Why would I need somebody else to guide me down there when I know how to get down there already? What? You break through the darkness with the swordfish and you arrive at the Dainichi Mikoshi, that sun thing in the sky. It's like this giant pillar, so we're directly arriving at it. Okay. Because of the way this game fits on my TV, I have a small Sanyo TV, HDMI LED Dolby. The hieroglyphic symbols that load at the bottom right, I can't really see them, it's cut off. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it looks different. Look at those corals. Wow.
Here's hoping I have the chance.
The chance to do what?
Next year, I'm going to apply for Swordfish 1 to be redeployed into Spectre management. Because if it's that, or spend more time in Enkanomiya, I'll take my chance with the Spectres.
Oh.
Those armor monsters, closing in on you. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
You kind of said it wrong. It's Kerchunk, but okay.
Totally understand.
It should have been totally understandable, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, we should be safe for now. There shouldn't be any more danger from here on out.
Hey, what's up?
We're in the middle of being died, and this guy, hey, what's up? It's not like you're gonna die or anything.
It's Yabe, the odd guy from Stingray 3.
You're gonna say that to his fucking face, dude?
You seem kind of chipper compared to all the other soldiers.
That's what I literally just said. It's like everybody's dying around you, and this guy, yo, how's it hanging? It's like,
Do I? Well, I've pretty much always loved horror stories and ghost stories and stuff, ever since I was a kid. This trip to Enkanomiya is something else, though. Totally mind-blowing.
well, at least you're enjoying yourself.
Super fun. 10 out of 10. Would come again.
Totally do not understand.
My fucking mind, when he said 10 out of 10 will come again, I can't. Oh my fuck.
Well, I mean, it's pretty sweet to have the chance to come to Enkanomiya. I actually kind of wanted to look into the Bunkoku puzzle while I'm here. It's the first of the 4 great puzzles of Enkanomiya.
Dude, I don't think you should be snooping around looking at puzzles and shit. I was down here doing puzzles for hours in the dark. That was absurd.
Yeah, please don't do that. We're the ones that'll have to come rescue you.
Alright, well, never mind that. There's a makeshift camp at the top of those steps over there. Yeah, you should head up and catch some rest if you haven't been there yet.
Did you see that? When it panned up to the stairs, underneath that little part that goes in the middle, there was like these like purple like people standing there, and then they just like disappeared when it fully loaded. Was I supposed to see that, or... Because this game does that. There's like little things that catch your eye when the camera moves. And it's like either you see it or you don't. That's why they do these big pan out shots to try to show you everything, because sometimes there's like a character or somebody hiding around and you're supposed to see it. I saw it, but I don't know what it was. The only purple people I know are the Sin Shades, and you can't see them at daytime, which is what the hell's happening here right now, so... The hell was that?
Have you been to the camp yet? Tsumi's the one that set it up. It's over there at the top of the steps. Gotta get yourself familiar with the base of operations before you go venturing into the darkness.
Can I tell these people that I've been here before? You're making a big deal about this darkness, and it's like bright as shit down here. It looks to me like the way it always has. Then again, do you see that over there? Look, I'll show you. I'll show you, look. What is that? You see it kind of black and like glowing on the edge of that? What the fuck is that? It's like, welcome to the gate of dark. Like, is that what they're talking about? Oh yeah, you're so cool. John Yoon, please. Oh my god. These stairs are giving me fucking Dark Souls, Dragon's Dogma vibes. Did you see that?
Hey, look! A shrine lady taking care of the wounded! That must be Sumi, right?
Oh my god. Hey, look at me, I'm magical.
You are different from all the others. Are you human?
Oh, because she senses that I'm from the stars.
Well, she is, obviously. Just not a native of Watatsumi Island, that's all.
And you? A human hatchling?
I doubt it! She's not a baby! I mean, she looks like a toddler. That's why she's like a human hatchling. Jesus Christ, I've never heard anybody refer to a child that way before. Wow. Can I just take that in for a minute? That's what she said.
Oh, really? Because I thought that humans lose the ability to fly when they reach adulthood. Just like the baptismal bishops lose the ability to see in color when they reach maturity.
Humans lose the ability to fly. Well, Ether and Lumion could fly. At the beginning of the game, they each had wings, but I guess the unknown god, who people think is Kiana Laslin, or whatever her name is, stole her powers, basically. Sealed her powers. She stole both hers and Ether's power. That's what I don't understand about this game. At the very beginning, you get your brother, or this, depending on who you picked, gets captured, okay? How the every living fuck do you end up here, and the brother is suddenly the Prince of Darkness? Like, what? What? If he was captured, why was he set free? And where did he end up after that? I really wish that at the end of this game, they show a fucking flashback to the beginning of the game and show what actually happened. You know, kind of like Star Wars it. They show what happened at the beginning, at the end. I don't know. I mean, I like this game a lot. It's just I kind of wish they would put, like, a little more into the story. I'm more of a story-driven type of person, and they haven't said any more about Ether. I know when you're writing a story, you're trying to hide it, but it would be nice if they advanced it a little quicker. The side stuff is nice, though, but, like, I don't know. I just feel like they're dropping the ball on it for so long that I'll lose interest after a while. Because saying he's the Prince of Darkness in Conria, that's like a long time ago, and I've already kind of forgotten about it, that it's not like as a threat to me anymore. I lost that feeling already, basically.
Sumi, you seem to know a lot about bishops.
Because she is one. Ugh.
Wait, how do you know my name?
I'm a fucking psychic, yo, what up?
Oh, the wounded soldiers mentioned you.
Oh,
We came to investigate the darkness. Not like I'm gonna harness it for myself or anything.
Greetings. My name is Ueno, acting captain of Swordfish 1. We're here to evacuate the wounded and support the traveler's investigation. Swordfish 1 needs to rest and reorganize before commencing the evacuation. I'll see you later.
Fucking leaves.
so you're here to help resolve this, hmm?
You sound as if though you're the one who's doing it.
Very well. It's taking all the energy I have to keep this light shining. I don't have the strength to try and combat the spreading darkness, too.
No, you have to do it right now.
Do you understand what's going on?
The Void Realm is invading. The people of Yaku Yakoku believe that there are 3 realms. The Bishop Realm, the Human Realm, and the Void Realm.
Is the Void Realm referring to my brother? I'm curious.
The darkness spreading in Enkanomiya comes from the Void Abyss. Neither bishops nor humans can endure it.
Well, the brother was human, wasn't he? So maybe that, maybe not.
But don't baptismal bishops like the dark?
No. They hate the light. But only because down here in the depths, the presence of light signifies human activity. In fact, the Bishop Realm is the realm of pure primordial elemental beings. It's actually referred to as the Light Realm in most books.
That kind of just, like, she literally said, don't they hate the light? And she's like, no, like, what? She's like, don't they like the darkness? But I guess I can see what she's saying.
The 7 sovereigns of the Light Realm are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle of the raw and primitive elemental forces.
So that's why Suyuko called this a 3 Realms Gateway offering.
3 Realms Gateway offering. Not far off the mark, actually. But technically, I think it should be called the Triangle Gateway Offering, because the source of the darkness from the void is the 3 towers at the corners of Enkanomiya's triangular borders.
Oh, the 3 towers! The ones where we did those trials!
You've been there before?
No fucking shit.
That's a long story.
Oh,
By the way, Sumi, what's up with the weird mask?
She's like, I'm trying to be a Tokidan character. It's fine.
to hide my face. It has to do with some things that happened as I was growing up. I just don't want to scare anyone. That's all. Does that make me untrustworthy in your eyes?
Yes.
No, not at all. You've been helping the wounded all this time. Everyone must be super grateful to you. It's just that...
I don't want to see another mass shrine maiden disappear.
Can't say I really understand what you're talking about.
We're talking about the one of the Sakura tree spirit. The one that I saved when the miasma buildup. That quest was the longest quest I had ever did, but it was also like one of the coolest. I actually got really invested in it because it was able to keep going. It didn't make me wait. It's just, it has a lot of puzzles, so if you're not good with puzzles and timing and stuff, that one's gonna drive you nuts. It's a world quest in Inazuma. I did it in my live stream. I have a live stream when I used to live stream that was like 11 hours long. It has Lumine as a thumbnail, and it's like a red background where I go to meet the Raiden Shogun for the first time. In that live stream, I did that quest. I showed how to do all the puzzles and everything, and I showed where to find them. I showed what numbers to hit. And it's like a really long quest, too. I was getting like tired and everything, because it was actually 11-hour stream. But it was fun. It was a good quest. It was pretty long though, so that's why I'm worried about this one, because these quests are often like longer than 10 hours. And I've already been at it for about that, if you add up all the videos I did prior to this one. That's why I'm like, oh my god. And this is a second half, so I'm like, jeez.
Anyway, if you want to rid this darkness from Enkanomiya, you can come to me for guidance. Of course, if you can trust me.
How about no?
I'm going inside to tend to the wounded and check in with the new arrivals. Please excuse me.
After she finishes speaking, Sumi heads to the inner room, where I literally am in front of her.
Wait, What are we gonna do? Paimon really wants to trust Sumi, but...
It seems like she's the one behind it, doesn't it?
Oh, how about we go ask the wounded?
Blooming's like, yeah, let me just fucking stand here and nod my head.
It looks like they're resting. Let's not disturb them.
I am but a doll in a doll world. Okay.
Greetings.
Hello, we'd like to ask you about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
Because of her strange mask?
Well, you've come to the right person.
Cool.
I was one of the first people that she rescued. Straight away, I thought there was something very weird going on. Who is this shrine maiden who knows the lost ceremonies of Enkanomiya? And why is she covering her face with a mask? So I started pestering her about it. I wasn't going to let up until I got an answer.
And?
There weren't so many people around at the time, so eventually she let me look behind the mask. It was actually pretty normal for the most part. There's just one thing she's trying to hide. Her eyes have snake-like pupils, thin vertical lines.
Whoa. Weren't you scared?
He's like, no, I'm into snake women.
I probably would have been if every Watatsumi Islander wasn't so familiar with our legends, or I should say, our history.
Are you trying to tell me that there is that ancient snake that the Electro Archon killed, which also killed her twin sister? Are you trying to tell me that thing bred with a human and she's the offspring of it? Because I'm gonna fucking punch a wall if that's what you're telling me right now.
The first familiars of the Watatsumi Omikami were the vassals of Watatsumi. Legend has it that they are a half-human, half-snake kind who helped our ancestors fight back the Baptismal Bishops.
What did I literally just fucking say? Ah, you son of a bitch.
They were said to have disappeared long ago.
Oh.
But then Sumi showed up, and as soon as I saw her snake eyes, I instinctively trusted her. It's like the vassals have returned to help us in our moment of need.
Dude, I'm not going there with this shit.
I'm no expert by any means, but I think Sumi can be trusted.
If you say so. I like how it says talk to 1 out of 2, 3, but it's like, never mind.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Hi there. We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
I see. What are you looking to know exactly? I've tried asking if she's seeing anyone, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
Dude, why is that the first thing guys have to ask? Like, yo, are you single? I'd be like, fuck off. I don't know, that's just the way I come off to those kind of questions. I'm just like, just walk away.
That's not what we meant at all. We were more wondering, do you think there's anything suspicious about her?
Not only that, Lumin is a female. Why would I be interested?
Suspicious, huh? Suspicion, the unknowable, the unpredictable, unexplored territory. Mysterious? Enigmatic? Enchanting, bewitching, compelling, addicting! Yeah! Know what I'm saying?
Be serious.
I am being serious. Okay, look, if I had to pick one thing about her that's suspicious, I'd say, okay, 2 things. Number 1, her mask. It's pretty scary. I don't know why she chose it.
I think it's kind of cute. Reminds me of Tokiden.
Number 2, some kind of pendant fell out of her sleeve when she was bandaging me up. It looked like it was a broken off piece of something. So maybe when you put them together, it makes a whole.
She has one of the 3 pieces. Fuck you.
Huh. Maybe the other half is held by Sumi's lifelong sweetheart.
You're a fucking idiot, if that's what you think.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head, so, maybe ease off a little, bro? Since we've got enough answers now, let's find somewhere to recap what we know so far.
Let's find
Sumi's just inside the room. It'd be a bit awkward if she hears us talking about her behind her back.
It's gonna be fucking even more annoying if we're over here talking to ourselves and she slithers up on us. Notice how I say slither?
Here's what we learned from the soldiers. Sumi's mask hides her snake eyes, which the
fucking
people
lighter.
of Watatsumi Island believe to be a distinguishing feature of Urabaxi's vassals.
Yeah.
Based on her actions, it seems like all she wants to do is protect the people of Watatsumi Island. And from what she said, she's doing everything she can to combat the darkness spreading in Enkanomiya. So she seems pretty trustworthy.
I still have some reservations.
Paimon gets it. Like, why is she covering her pupils when they're obviously an easy way to win everyone over?
Yeah, can you think about that? If you're like some kind of a person that's related to like a god, right? And you have similar features as said god, wouldn't you be like, yo, look at this shit? But I think I can understand why she'd want to hide it. If I had something that could distinguish me from normal people like that easily, I would probably try to hide it as well, because it would only draw attention. So, I mean, you can't really fault her for that.
Guess we'll just have to see what she has to say for now. But let's keep our guard up, just in case.
Oh, this place. Romantic atmosphere. It has it everywhere. Look at the fucking lights. Look at the music. Look at the candles. Boy. It's just the, like, the most romantic place ever. Wouldn't trust it. I still wouldn't. Hello, mysterious woman who I'm gonna stab in the back.
So, how's it going? Have you made a decision?
Yep, let's team up to tackle the darkness.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, then take this. It's called the Bokuso box. I found it in the Dainichi Mikoshi when I was looking for a solution. Actually, the Dainichi Mikoshi was where I found the method and tools for the Sento ceremony. Lucky I can read human writing.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Or did you mean it's lucky that you can read the ancient Enkanomiyan script?
Oh, nothing. I just meant the script in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. I don't actually know if it's ancient or modern.
I'm getting more confused the more you try to explain.
Never mind all that. Let's get back to business. The Bokuso box collects light. It can dispel the darkness from the void within a small radius. So, for example, with the power of the Bokuso box, you can turn monsters affected by the darkness back into their original forms. As it happens, there are some monsters causing trouble around the camp. Go and try out the Bokuso box on them. I will join you shortly.
She literally gave herself away. She was like, luckily I can read human writing. Like, come on. The fuck are you doing? 300. Oh, it has a limit. Are you serious? Oh, that's what the branches are for. I can refill it via the branch bar. This thing right here. You see that? You see it holding the thing? I see. By finding these sigils, I can increase its power? Oh my god. Grants your party 30 members increases. 30% increased defense and 20 increased max HP. Grants party members 20% increased elemental burst damage. Party members who wield swords, claymores, and polearms 30% increased normal charge and plunge attack damage. Characters with bows or catalysts 15% increased in speed attack. 100% increases electro charge, so to conduct overload and damage, or electro swirl damage. 15% decreased stamina consumption and 20% increased stamina regeneration. So I have to level this up a total of like 5 times, 6 times? Oh man. Okay, am I even gonna be able to do that? Well, oh yeah, look at that. Look at them down there, having a fucking party. I'm just more curious about that dark thing. It looks like a tree on the edge of that rock over there. I don't see any other things like that.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit.
Alright, let's try it on them. Okay. The lightless Enkanomiya, some foes will be defended by the darkness and cannot be defeated by ordinary means. You can expel a certain amount of energy to use the repulsive box and disperse the Aegis Aegis of unlight and deal a certain amount of damage to such opponents. I always see the name Aegis spelled differently in every fucking game. It's also one of my favorite Persona characters.